Oh my God, you guys, get in here. There is literally a battle royale going on between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. I know what you're saying. You saw Kanye running amok and acting a fool, but there is a new chapter that my sources are telling me is super legit, and we got to talk about this. Kim is trying to sever whatever love and emotional connection that North feels for her daddy. Now, I know what y'all saying. Well, Kanye, if it is true, he did it to himself, but it's deeper than that. See, I was just talking to my girl a few minutes ago, and she pointed out a few things. One, Kanye be saying a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, he's never been proven to be a liar. See, Kanye said so many crazy, hateful, deranged things that everybody skipped over, and the Kardashians were creeping out, hoping nobody would notice about the sex trafficker and what's going on with North and how she's about to get into the family business. Now, the thing is, Kim knows it's a problem. She wants, and here's the thing, Kanye is very iffy. One minute he cares, the next minute he's in Italy walking beyond his pet Bianca around naked on the leash or whatever they're into. But just hear me out on this because this is some deep tea, and I want to see you guys' opinion and do you believe it? Okay, so here's the whole playing field, all right? Khloe just posted this photo on Snapchat. And I feel so sorry for North because they are using her in a pawn for the game. See, as much as people high five the Kardashians seem to be known for doing anything for a dollar, anything to trend, anything to protect that money. And we often wondered, yeah, but would it ever stop even with your own kids? But what if you need to make money off of your own kids? Let's not forget, Kim does not have the money she wants to have. She has more money than most people have, but she wants more. Kim has always been really materialistic like that. She's looking at the billionaires, okay? But let me just say this, right? Because this last thing that Khloe did was just over the line. What am I talking about? Listen, Khloe on her Snapchat was being antagonistic to Kanye. She posted a picture of North from her video shoot with FKA Twigs. Now, do I think it's weird that they have an 11-year-old starring in music videos with grown people, not just the FKA Twigs ones, because that one low key was actually making fun of not Northwest, but the concept of Northwest is if you watch the video. But I mean that other video that she's in. I think it's like the Doja Cat video or something. It's weird because you never know where creepazoids are around. And quiet as kept, Kanye and Kim are two big creepazoids. Maybe that's why they can't tell. But get this, right? But here's how she was being antagonistic and how this is part of a plan. She captures this, oh wow, North looks so grown. And of course, the whole litany of pervs, incels, and everybody else, it became fodder for them. Even King Incel himself, and perv, if you want to talk about it, according to that live stream, he's hoping everybody forgets about. Act, you gonna need more than Ye parading around in a black leather KKK outfit while there are dirty brown Tims laying in the living room. I'm just saying. But all jokes aside, academics, right, or fluffy demics, I can call him Fluffy because I am also Fluffy, right? But Fluffy Dimmicks even reposted it. And you know he is King Incel. Listen, and Kanye West is actually egging it on. So one part of me was like, okay, so you're setting up your middle school daughter, your daughter who's in middle school, you're setting her up to have rumors like that about she's grown, she's fat, she's this, she's that, right? I can imagine how the boys in her class would use this to harass her if they wanted. Now, Kim says she wants to protect the kids from Kanye. That's not true. She wants full legal and physical custody. And she's trying to make it so that Kanye looks so crazy, he doesn't get his kids. The only problem is North idolizes her father. Now, some people say that Kim allowed that to happen, but the other people say that no matter how crazy Kanye is, North knows her mama better than anyone. And there's a reason that she'll always side with her dad. Let's get into those accusations that Kanye actually said that the Kardashians are sex trafficking. Where do those accusations come from? Well, I think in Kris Jenner's own book or somewhere, it was written that she took Kim at 13 and 14 to get on birth control because she was involved with one of the Jacksons. Let's not forget that Kris herself, I think, was 16 or 17 and engaged to a 30 something year old golf pro because Chris's mom let her literally, I didn't even know golf tournaments had groupies, I guess they do. Let Chris follow around when she was a youngin, all those golf guys until until one of them asked her to marry him. As a matter of fact, the only reason the engagement didn't go through is because that golf guy that was 30 something, shame on you, caught her cheating on him with Robert Kardashian. And then when he kicked Chris out, apparently this is back in the 80s or whatever, he kept gold in his house. He was Spanish or something. He kept gold bullion in his savings. He sued Chris because he said Chris cleaned him out of 38,000 back then of gold bullion. Baby, she was always a hustler, baby. She just wants you to know. Okay, let's not forget how it was always known that Kim, Courtney, all of them. Remember the dream said he slept with both of them? Remember how Khloe was allowed to go on tour with 50 Cent? Just they're always been into really questionable stuff. And if you look at Chloe's podcast, when she said that her mom taught her that if you go on a date with a guy, if you want him to call you back or even considering you, you have to give him a sloppy toppy. Yeah, right. So my point of saying this is a lot of people say that Kim herself has been sex trafficked. Um, when Kanye started dating Kim, his whole thing of saying, "Oh, I don't want to have kids with you." 2 months into knowing you, it's not because he didn't love Kim, because we saw him play himself. He loved Kim down, and he begged Kim to keep North. 2 months into dating, he saw what time she was on. He saw what she was doing. Kim was out in those streets at a very, very young age. And no lie, not much older than North is now. They are getting North ready to partake in the family business. What is a family business? Selling smecks, smelling this, selling surgically altered bodies, selling this and that. Readying. God, I can't take they're getting North ready to assume and take the throne. They deal in sexual desirability and being the most and the baddest. And North is the oldest and, well, the oldest girl, and she is going to have to take over quickly, which leads back to all this nonsense Kanye was telling us about. Yeah, he did it for the wrong reason. Yeah, he did it to trend. Yeah, he said his kids betrayed him, then cursed Kim out, even though he was the main person protecting her. But if you go through his bullshit, he is trying to ring the bell that Kim and Chris and all of them are involved in some really dark stuff. So, what does this have to do with Khloe and Kim? Them trying to sever the bonds by posting that picture and encouraging the internet to go in on North and encouraging Kanye to speak bad about something that North is very, very proud of. She's just a kid. She doesn't see anything gross or perverse. She only sees childlike joy. But Kanye is going in on it. And North is very hurt. And they are hoping that if they keep doing things and egging Kanye on, then Kanye is going to say something that's going to go too far. And before you know it, North is not going to mess with her dad, or she's going to be turned against her dad. Again, the pictures that she used from the Snapchat are just really, really weird. Kanye actually posted saying it's difficult to know when your children are being indoctrinated and used. People know why I went crazy, and now I'm in a place where I have to disassociate or go to jail. And I bet not one Kamala supporting pro-black celebrities say anything on behalf of me and my kids. If a group of prominent black stars stood up, I could save my kids from all of this. Y'all watch these white passing women run, use, indoctrinate, and traffic these black kids and tell me this is what I signed up for. Again, why would Kanye quote treat this with his 11-year-old daughter that she could be a child prostitute when he's the one parading his own wife around like a prostitute? But hear me out. Two things can be true. Kanye could be a very bad parent. Ninja, if everything's as bad as you say it is, then why don't you stop hiding in Tokyo? Why don't you stop hiding in Italy? And why don't you be there every day to pick the kids up, get some sense into them, and closely monitor them? You don't want to do that. You're sitting there talking trash. And then man, listen, we'll talk about this in a different video.